then you don't put it in the middle because it immediately cleaves. Alright. Let's get it. And their VOD that took him to 6 to 9, so that's a good chunk of the fight.
Nice.
Nice.
I hate you. Back implosion by C.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Alright.
How do you know it's a back implosion?
I saw, so the
Get
boss
out, get out, get out, get out,
animation-
get out. It's his animation, yeah.
Ass up.
Yeah, if you got ass
Oh.
So this is gonna be
on the left. He's not.
correct.
He's not.
Yeah, his
he's
shadows
not.
matches.
Should be Buster next.
In a home game.
Stack. This is a stack. Don't stack pockets. Don't. Yeah, you have the magic one. This is gonna be clocked next. Go to your clock out. Check your number, and we're stacking south. You get your number now. So 1's out of this. 2's out, 1's in. 2's in, or 3's out.
Nice. Out to your thing, out to your... Not
Out
all
to
the
you-
way, but most of the way.
Yeah, most of the way. And then middle.
You're not coming.
Watch out.
Oh,
Arrow's gonna.
this is Oh,
Oh, that cleave's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna. Alright, this is. Hey, good luck. This is a tank buster that hit 5 times.
oh, it's coming for me.
Oh, no.
It's retargeting.
Oh no!
Exactly the right amount of
Goodbye,
slashes.
Liz.
Oh, I got
Shadow's edge.
flashbacks.
That's the big gamer slash.
Let me.
Oh, it's only 400k.
I just heard fall hero every time we
So
got hit.
For Cardinal, for people in Cardinal position, so it's that tanks and healers, it may be advantageous, I'm thinking, to, instead of dropping on C for the first one, to actually drop like to the right of C, so that for the second one, you can drop to the left of C without getting too close to your initial drop, and then that way there's still enough space that you're not cleaving towards the middle. Like the corners, obviously we can go far and then closer, but I think for Cardinals, because it's a square, I don't know if there'll reliably be enough room that way, so you might want to just kind of like one side and then the other side of a marker.
Yo, can you
For
repeat
max melee, it should be
stack
fine.
thing again?
So, we got. Our like, we all got tethered, right? We'll kind of reconvene south. Look at your shadow.
Okay, I got
like,
2.
Yeah, like, so you would stack in the first stack, okay? If you got, you would run out for the second stack, because right before that second stack, if you're 2, you get hit with a magic vuln. The magic vuln lasts like 2 seconds, so you would miss the second stack and then run in for the third.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, your number
So
just dictates
first
which stack
misses
to skip.
Which one you're skipping. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And I was
Number is the
no,
skip.
yeah, I was no number, so I assume
Yeah,
I
no
just
number.
I just chilled underneath and took a bunch of AOE's.
I was like, I wish
I'm-
I had no number. I don't understand.
I'm looking at like 1755 in this VOD. It looks like he's looking out to bait his shadow. Like all the shadows like look where you were looking and do their cleave.
He's playing Dancer though. We
Oh.
don't look at the boss often because dance step things. So don't necessarily take that as law for a mechanic.
Yeah, we can
It's
try.
also a job thing.
I'm wondering if I can drop my my cleave like near corner, and then drop the second one like right here.
I can try again. Do the stack. I'll hard light it this time.
I think I just straight died to damage in that stack. I was
I-
one, avoided the first, and then came in and just died because I had like 60k.
I think that happened to me too, because I was being autoed, and I was in all 4, or all the stacks.
Yeah. I guess I'll throw up temperance for that every time.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
kinda
have hard
hoping
light
to
this
save
time.
it, but
I'll have hard light this time. Back implosion. So C.
Out.
Oh,
Sorry, called sooner.
I was thinking it was
C,
Giga
C,
Slash.
C is
C.
safe. C is safe. C is safe.
I thought it was this first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just take Buster.
It's a buster. Oh my god.
Yeah, did you feel busted, Yokin?
Out with your shadow.
Oh, I'm
Already.
in the wrong corner.
Fuck.
I've ruined things. I'm
Lazy.
sorry, Panda.
Lazy.
No, that's me, not her.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Lazy.
Oh, that's the problem.
Stack, look at your thing. So I'm...
Sampa's up.
Hey, arrow. Okay, now we go in.
Oh, I got too close to mine. I cleaved myself.
Now you do your shadow a little close. Middle. They for sure cleave where you're looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so this is gonna be the stacked one. I'm gonna emblem this.
Oh, what am I doing? I should be
The
resin.
pocket shield book, whatever.
It's alright. She's got me.
So oh wait, no, it's not. It's just the buster.
RNG tank buster? Is this Midgard Summer?
Oh no!
That's a fine one because it doesn't. Okay, so tanks and healers get it first. Aim your thing to not hit the middle. It's
So
left.
swinging left.
You can look at them like you're fine. So now middle.
Oh
Uh-oh.
dear.
I feel like one of those definitely went dead center,
Hold
but I
on.
don't know who fucked up.
I don't think my shadow turned when I turned.
No, it doesn't turn.
The which
Right, so the shadow on the floor next to you dictates the direction that the guy is gonna face. You then
Yeah.
have to look at the actual boss to see which of his 2 arms he's gonna swing, so you know where the cleave
this
is gonna
knockback?
occur in
Knockback?
relation to your shadow.
So wait, so he was swinging left that time, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I put the shadow on my left side, looking at the boss.
Yeah,
You want the
yeah,
so-
yeah. No, you were. I think we were fine, Waze.
Okay.
What is this?
Uh,
What are these?
pockets. We're purple. We're purple. That's a
What
that's
does
a
that
pink.
mean?
We're purple.
purple.
Everyone
What is
dies.
purple?
Okay, so real quick for that, oranges need 3 people. It targets like the 3 closest, so it's not the tanks. Like you guys pick like a group of 3. They'll target you as like a stack. Me and pockets get our own like purple, like a buster.
Oh, so we just stand to.
Yeah,
Close-
like me and you each pick one, and then they get like a trio group, and then they each get
So,
one.
The closest, so the melees.
Probably me and Melees should do it so Oreo doesn't die with his small health pool.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I don't have food on. It's a little bit better.
I noticed someone else without food on.
I will. I do
I can
think
survive.
that the second part of that shadow mechanic is where you're looking, because even in the VOD, they're paladins looking out.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Do we want to talk through the shadow mechanic that we just died to a little bit more, or does everybody feel good about it?
I am watching
Good.
it real quick.
What was
Okay,
it?
I will
Eight-
briefly
eight-
talk through it if anyone wants to listen.
I think it's 1830. If you want to watch the VOD
Yeah.
again.
Shadow extends in a cardinal direction from your character. That's the direction your character's shadow version of the boss is going to appear. Boss swings left or right. So if you look where your arrow is pointing, the whole left half of you or the whole right half of you is going to cleave. So you want to line that direction up in such a way that the cleave is away from where the group is stacked.
Okay, wait. So we also want to move like towards the corners so that.
Not really a corner necessarily. It's actually probably cardinals is probably simpler to do because it's a whole half of you. So there's 4 people that get it, and each shadow is going to point in a different cardinal direction. So one person is pointing north, one person's pointing east,
Yeah.
south, and west. And the idea is that if you face your character in the direction that the shadow is pointing, that is mentally, for me at least, that's the easiest way to determine where the cleave is going to be. Because if you're facing the same way as your shadow, the cleave is going to be the whole right half of you or the whole left half of you, depending on which arm the boss has raised. So then you know whether to line up. As an example, I get the shadow, it's pointing east, so it's pointing towards B. I turn my character model towards B. If the boss is swinging his left hand, I want to be at the north part of the room so that my cleave goes way north because I'm facing to B and it's left side. If the boss raises his right hand, I want to do the same thing and move south towards C because I'm cleaving the right side of me.
Okay.
Same goes for people that get the north and south. Just orient yourself the way your shadow's going, and then whichever arm is cleaving goes so that that arm is the outside of the safe zone.
For the moment with 2 and 3, do the trios like where you guys are stacking. So me and Pockets don't do this.
Help me.
So the
it's just
orange
the
orb-
melees and me, right?
Well, the orange orbs are like a stack on the closest people to them. I don't know if it matters later, but we just need 2 groups of 3 with you guys.
Oh,
So-
so you're saying all 6 of us? There's going to be 2 orange groups.
Yeah, you 6
So it
need
should
to
be
divide.
1 healer, 1 melee, 1 range.
Do we want to do
Right.
the same groups as last time?
Well, we need 3 because me and Pocket are like 3 in each. So you, oh, you
Well-
mean like the sides?
Yeah, no, so,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
just
the
2
side
Okay.
groups.
Right. So
Okay.
me, Arrow, and Brooke are 1 group. And is there a particular orientation of the orange orbs? Like, are they going to be like north,
They
south,
random.
or west?
They
east?
spawn
Just
random.
Okay,
So
how
try
do
and-
we want to determine which group soaks which?
We can have 1 person in each group call, or like Chungus calls what his group is going to.
Okay.
So like true north, if Chungus says east, then Chungus's group is taking the east purple or east orange. And then like depending on the call, that's where all 6 of you guys go, and then me and
Yeah. Well,
Pockets
that's
will
as
go.
a general rule. If we can, yeah. My group basically will do northeast ish, and you guys can do southwest ish, and then sometimes we're gonna have to.
It is. I think it's pretty random.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll just try to call it out best I can.
So it's gonna be the implosion where you just look at his orientation, and then it's gonna be get away from him, and then Giga Slash. See,
See.
it's gonna be get away from him. Now. See.
See again. Yeah.
Next is tank mechanic. Stack.
No pockets though.
Go to your clock spots out. Start going south and then just check your thing.
Oh. Right.
Someone just blow up their thing.
Move out with
No, I
the-
ran into my shadow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, why
Whoa.
is my guy so far?
Super end.
Out? Wait.
No, that's the tank buster.
Yes.
That's
Bye, pockets.
Oh no!
Oh, bye, gamers.
hey, I'm up. I'm up.
For laughing at pocket.
I have the tank buster.
That's a line.
Oh my.
It
I
was
don't have
indeed a
enough
line.
mitigation for 400,000 damage.
Just try. Okay, try and orient the thing.
Yeah, get some practice here. It's his right hand, so Brooke, you should go north. Brooke, you should go north. Other
No,
north.
wait.
That's south.
No lace, no lace, no lace.
Brooks right.
No,
I'm
right,
right.
gonna
He's,
go-
he's slashing to the right.
Oh,
Yeah,
was I backwards?
Yeah.
Does
You're
the
backwards.
All right, round 2.
Shadow is the back.
I
The
was
shadow is
going
south.
off of Chungus.
the shadow is the back, not the north? Okay, so
Shadow
it's
is the
literally
butt.
the opposite of what I
That's wrong.
explained.
Oh, I think I'm wrong.
Yeah, I was-
Going over here.
The
Okay.
minute you
My-
started
Oh, okay.
complaining, I was like,
Well, I was right.
no,
No,
I
no.
don't think that's it.
It's like wait. Yeah. Okay.
You
So the
should-
shadow,
Shadow
Treat-
behind you, right?
yes.
Treat the shadow as like an arrow.
In a reverse arrow.
Yeah.
The way
it's
that the shadow points is the way that the boss's butt points.
Yeah, so if your arrow is aiming north, you have the easy one. You just do what he does.
I understand.
Oh, that is easy.
Good job, gamers. Smarter than me.
Well,
Chungus told me it was
Really,
backwards, and I was
I
listening.
told everyone backwards, and I lied.
no, I don't think you even have to face the direction. I think you could just keep track.
No, you don't
as
have
long
to
as
face
you-
the direction. I just meant it's
Shadow.
easier, like, for me in my head to figure out where I need
Yeah,
to
it's
go
'cause
if
Brooke
I...
faced the direction.
Yeah, the arrow faces, you don't have to. You can keep hitting. It won't turn to you.
Right, it doesn't matter what direction your character's actually facing, I just find it
You know
easier
what?
to orient.
It's a reverse arrow.
What reverse part are you guys talking about? Are you guys?
What do you mean?
Because like,
When
Wait.
you look at the feet pointing a certain
well, I mean, I'm doing the mechanic correctly, so I'm not viewing it the same way as you guys. But look,
Yeah, they're doing
like,
it.
when I see it,
They're facing it off of the
What is
part
this
of the shadow.
picture? What is this picture?
okay, it's hard to
Oh,
see, but
nice.
it, like I just see the arrow behind me. Like it spawns behind me, right, and then it's pointing
A
in
direction.
front. Yeah,
That's the
that's how I
direction.
see it.
Yeah, and then that'll be the direction your shadow is going to aim.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
That helps people. I don't know. Like I don't do this reverse thing.
I have to do the reverse thing, because that's how my brain works. Shadow, I just treat the shadow like an arrow, and it's pointing the direction that the boss is going to face, except that's backwards, so it's pointing away from where the boss is going to face.
There's like an arrow part of the shadow, which I look at,
Yeah.
which makes it.
Oh!
Yeah.
I haven't actually lived long enough to get the shadow myself, so maybe that would make it easier.
Yeah,
It was tanks healers both times, so...
The shadow is an arrow.
Yeah.
I think where you're thinking the arrowhead is, Chungus, that's actually just a head silhouette.
I see.
You're
Yes,
talking
apparently
about
that's
coming
like the
from your
butt.
feet. Yeah. Is like
Maybe
the arrow
mechanic
point.
is easier than I thought it was going to be. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Do watch with the 1, 2, 3 because they don't all come out at once.
Oh.
I would just commit.
What the-
Commit what?
Yeah,
Commit
I
what?
basically... I
Commit.
basically just...
Please
I
commit.
run to the stack and then I look at what I have.
Oh, get up and mitigate though.
I guess for some of the casters that might not be the most optimal because extra movement.
Hero the class. classic leaving, not saying anything. Marcus, what do you think of the tank gear?
What do you mean, like,
What it
How
looks
it
like
looks?
the crafted? Yeah,
it looks pretty good?
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Though I'm a little tired of like tank coats,
Yeah,
to be honest. Which is why I'm hyped for the Dark Souls one.
Where's Garoheim?
why does he not ever say anything?
He's here, I think.
He pulled his weapons out. He must be ready.
Oh wait, he's doing a picture.
So we say it's pointing that way because if you look at the shadow itself, it looks like an arrow.
Yeah, it looks like it is an
I
arrow.
see.
Basically.
I see. I understand now what you're saying.
Yep.
I don't do well with shapes. Shapes are not my thing.
You ready, Arrow?
Oh well. Yeah, he's jumping. I don't think the random busters is as bad as Midgardsomer because we swap.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, when his head go up, it's forward. Out.
Oh,
Nice.
I agree.
B. Tank cluster. Oh, you're gonna take the first hit. Stack.
Body though?
It's Unleashed, is the name. Versus Flood. Out.
Spots.
Check your thing, meet up south.
Fuck!
You got too close to yours.
I keep forgetting that I can, like, touch other tethers.
Huge save, whichever healer just.
Shadow keeps
Back here, back here. Shadow look out, shadow look out. In. Tank buster thing again.
It's my tail.
Ow. Ow.
Wait, are you?
You holding that?
Oh, am I? Stack.
Didn't look
stack,
like it.
Stack. Yeah, I'll on it.
Pockets.
I think you got a magic home pockets.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I guess if I die.
Alright. Practice
I'll-
spots.
Oh, fuck.
I'm getting the same shadow every time.
In.
Once the bind
Oh,
can move in.
Let's go, baby.
The other four are gonna get it?
Right
no,
this time.
that's a lie.
Oh. No, I didn't get it, just again.
Oh,
Oreo.
We're
Oreo?
gonna die. One of us
Yeah,
is
you're
wrong.
on the. You should be on C right now.
I'm alive. Never mind.
I
Yeah,
can't
but we-
tell.
That was
saw it.
left, right? That was
Yeah,
I
It was
think
just
Oreo
Oreo.
did his
I was correct. I was on. If
I
it
think
was
Oreo-
left,
It was his
then
right.
it was going to the right side.
I think that was Arrow.
It was his left hand, right?
No, it's the first one, left hand for tank healers, it was right hand for DPS.
That one was right. I think it was
Well,
Oreo.
I had to do both.
I have no clue.
I don't know. We can see again. We saw it the first time. I think. I don't. It was Oreo or Pockets because like there shouldn't be two people on the same side with different arrows.
I didn't
Yeah.
have.
Arrow and I were on.
Oreo
It was
and
me
I
and
were on the same
Chungus,
side with
yeah.
opposite arrows.
Yeah. If you're on the same side as someone, you're probably wrong unless it's the same arrow.
Well, yeah, it has to. One of us has to be wrong. If they're going the opposite way, we're both looking at each other. That's why I was like, well, there's no way it could have adjusted in time. I think Arrow's looking at the bot right now.
I mean, you could just like be max LA. Or you add the hitbox.
Yeah, I'll bring up the bot.
First of all.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh,
I stepped backwards too.
No, I was staring at Arrow. I'm like, oh fuck.
so he did left arm for the first one.
Do we need to feint it if they're invulning it?
He did left arm twice.
Yeah, don't fade
No,
it.
he did right.
No,
And
he
No,
His-
swung.
his left arm was
Yeah,
right.
he swung, switched hands, put the sword back in the other hand, and then swung with the left one again.
Wait. So that was his
They're
left hand.
invulning it, Arrow. I don't think.
Yeah,
he
it was a left swing, Chungus.
Unless
Where?
Yoken.
He switches hands mid after what?
He's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So he swung, he switched his hands, did an auto attack with the right arm, and then put it back in the left hand.
Oh
did
my
the big
gosh! I got
swing.
Yeah.
I looked. I read the mechanic too early.
Hello.
Oh wait, did he swap mid mechanic?
Yeah.
For an
He-
auto No, he
Yeah.
put his sword in his other hand for auto attacks,
He
and
auto
then he,
attacks with his right hand,
Yeah.
and so
Oh.
he had it left
and
hand.
then he
for
does the enemy.
tanks healers. He put it in his
Actually
right hand to
dumb.
auto attack, and I was like, oh, it's his right hand.
So you have to wait till
And
he
then he
actually
put it back in
raises
his left
hand.
hand to do the mechanic again.
Very,
You have to wait till he raises.
very efficient fighting style.
Yeah. This dude just
Um,
loves. He's flexing his ambidexterity.
I'm gonna hit you with my strong arm.
That's really stupid.
There are two shadows inside you. One is left-handed, the other is right-handed.
What?
Nobody laughed.
B. Out,
Someone's not
out,
listening
out,
to
out,
call
out, out, out. C. I'm gonna stop it.
Think of it as Shiba mirrors, actually.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know how to call those either.
That's why.
Oh, no.
That's why I'm calling him. That's a buster.
Oh, isn't that the?
No.
Oh. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's Buster.
Spot.
Buster confirmed.
That feels like a tank buster.
Yeah,
Spot.
it felt like a Buster. Now is
Out.
what?
Out.
What they called it? This is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't target.
I'm always gonna fit this too.
I will assume I can stack with all of them.
Oh no, two brain.
There's a lot of people out.
Damn it.
Back to your shadow, look away. At the end of this cast. Look away. And then run in. Run in.
Hope it's looking away. Thank fuck.
That's not that bad. Right. I'm gonna invul after the first hit. Luster.
Yo,
Okay.
he
Yeah.
got busted.
Wait, what? That did 180?
What?
Even
Alright.
with
That
Vengeance?
one?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Locked on.
Oh, it gave Chungus
I'm
the...
trusting you guys. I'm gonna trust you.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Lee's giving us a
Yeah.
lot of space.
In. Alright, everyone else has it now? This
That
slashing.
snapped fast really quickly.
No, I
I'm-
have it a second time.
Left hand again.
Hey, Pockets, this slashing is making him auto me for 60k. Could you please take the pause?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, it's gonna be knockback and then like big AoE damage. So knockback. This is the orbs. So Chungus calls and Pockets and I will call ours. Take down
My
left.
group goes
I got
blue,
D.
or, B. My group B. Rook, you're my group. That's A.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a tank buster. Okay, it's gonna do the shadows that you get behind as well as orbs. So we follow the one at D. He's at D or A.
Is it A? My group go. Oh gosh, my group go far corner.
No, it's behind A. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Right.
so the behind is first, and then it's go get orbs.
No, the orbs go out at the same time.
But that's impossible. How can we soak an orb and be
'Cause
behind A?
It hits the closest person. So I can
So we're
I can
gonna have to orient ourselves in a way.
it's in my VOD. 'Cause I can show you after. This is nice. Oh, this is
Oh, dear.
I think it's the curved ones. Oh, back implosion. I think curves. Oh no, curves go out second, and then switch to the other one.
That's easy.
A and Raid one. I'm gonna vote because I have home game.
Royal Daddy, do you want to try to throw some reses out?
I didn't think like the
A,
mechanics would be
A.
easy.
A then A then B,
I said it like
C.
emphatically.
C, and then D.
Wow. Another she-bird.
I don't have mitigation please.
I got you, Luis. Out, out, out.
That one. Suzaku.
I'm
Alright,
home
this-
game.
Ah, the double raise. Excellent.
What?
I was already casting.
Yeah, I know.
If it's
Oh,
stacked,
we're recovering. We've
I'm
almost got
stacking.
LB3.
I'm gonna stack. Because y'all are gonna die.
Wait, but I have. Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
I got lazy.
Almost got LB3. Almost got
Oh, okay.
We need LB3.
LB3. Duos.
Out or do your shadows.
Weird.
Oh, I understand now. It's his left arm. So
Yeah,
I
you
have to
bait-
get this one.
You bait the shadows.
I
And
need
then
someone else in this one with me, or it's gonna blow up.
Oh, I didn't even see that I had a shadow.
Yeah, so essentially, like, whoever doesn't get the shadow goes to a normal spot, and then the other people would go towards, like, you know, do their shadow correctly, and like get in the meteor wherever their shadow is. Let me.
Okay, is the first shadow healers, tanks, then DPS?
Yeah, it'll be one
I
then the
didn't-
other.
Maybe it's just because we had people dying, but like first time through, I got both sets of shadows.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
because
I
someone
was
was dead.
Okay.
So real quick.
Yeah, no, the one time we did it clean, it was tanks, healers, then DPS. Will that
So-
be the same for this part, though?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is one then the other. We can check his.
No, when we
his-
did it clean, I had both sets of shadows. One of
Oh.
the tanks or healers never got it.
Oh.
We can check his VOD after, but for the one where like it was behind one of the things he spawned, right? So let's say 4 was the one we get behind.
Mhm.
So there was an orange.
There's one in the middle.
There was an orange here. There was a purple here. Let's just say there was a purple here, and an orange here. Okay. So if I go here, the purple will target me. If Chungus's group goes here, the orange will target him.
Okay.
And then Pockets would say
Okay,
go
makes sense.
here, and then the last group go here with the orange.
Oh.
That's how it works.
So you line up with your orange, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
we
swear to God, so you know how it was like all the way north? I think the other orange was like over here,
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
other orange was far corner from the
right?
safe zone.
Okay.
Yeah. And this
Well, I
Arrow
guess
and I
if
went out. Arrow and I
technically-
went out to go sub
If
the
you're on
orange,
this
and
side,
then we died.
on the other opposite side, then I guess it would be there.
So for the 4 with the implosion, he's gonna do an implosion facing one direction, and then wherever the curved like shadows, that's the safe spot first. It's
Which one? So which
This is-
shadow has the AOE's associated with?
so go to for what I'm talking about, it's 2040, where he spawns
Stand
4.
on curve and then stand on.
Stand
where-
on the stand on the
Explosion.
curve that's not being cleaved, because he did an implosion.
Yeah, it's like another pizza.
Yeah. So
Right.
one of them is safe, and then you rotate to the other 2. Like it doesn't matter which one you go to; both are safe.
Gotcha.
This was at 2040 for reference in his video.
Yeah.
Say the curved line is safe first. I mean,
Yeah, the curve line is the AOE that goes out second. So the straight lines will do the giant circle, and he'll do some kind of implosion which hits one of the curved lines.
Okay.
So we go to the one that's not being hit.
I don't know what to call it, to be honest. Opposite of the shadow. Running.
But we can try and get to the orb stuff again first. We saw a lot that pull. If we get to the meteors, we'll do like our cardinals, like we were doing cardinal buddies, and then like if the DPS get picked, you just end up in whatever meteor near with like where you're baiting the shadow. A. Sorry.
That's still kind of annoying
Out.
to read.
Out. No. That'd be.
That one was actually.
Yeah. Buster.
In the shadows, right?
It's a magic, I think.
Spots.
Out. Yeah. Check. Then back to your shadow and look out. Run in. Nice.
It's a fun mechanic.
Taking the first hit and holding the rest.
Oh. Oh, early. I'm dead.
You stack. Oh, you're dead. But
What the hell? It's just
Oh,
the one
yeah.
left. Oh.
you killed me.
Take the other tank with you.
Yeah, he sacrificed you.
Oh, it's all res.
Looks like
We're gonna need callouts on those reses.
Evoking.
Swinging his left.
Alright.
Yeah, see, I got both again.
Good. I don't
Swinging
want
his
it. Someone's wrong?
Oh, it's me.
Or did you guys get the same one? Okay, well.
Oh.
It's gonna be AoE.
Oh,
AoE knockback.
We can get the res. Oh, good.
Next
Yeah.
is
I'm
Orbs
getting
is
res.
next.
Okay.
Orbs is next.
I'll
I'm
get.
group go B. I group go B.
I'm probably dead. Yeah. So it's gonna be orbs again, and then we're all gonna be like behind one of them.
Hey, Jokin. Why is it not getting them?
You don't have mana.
They come 4.
Behind
My
A.
group will get northwest.
I'll get the one on the boss. Whoa.
We were close. Era didn't quite make it out. I think he ate too. Oh, I'm taking. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I see. Where you have to be done.
Yeah.
Save me!
You see that line?
Oh,
Wait,
dear.
why did we lose LB? Wait, what?
We never had LB.
Everyone died.
People died, maybe.
Oh, they
Everybody
actually go all the way
dies.
away?
You lose LB.
Yeah. So okay. So you see this line right here? This is where the cleave comes from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is where he lands, and that's where the cleave comes from. So you can
So,
use that.
so for that one, purples were on the same side.
Yeah, and oranges were on the same side. We had to be. My group had to be here.
So, I guess if you watch too, you can. I think they spawn kind of like as they're still rotating, so you can kind of see. Like if it's the same side one.
Uh,
The only thing.
for that one, do you want to just have the main tank just take the one that's on the boss? The dark one?
Which one? The one where we hide behind something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Main tank can take closest to the boss. If that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
That worked, but the only thing is. Oh.
No, Arrow, it can go like 4 clockwise and then decide to go back 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was trying to follow where Chungus was calling when he called his
Yeah.
group, and I
I
couldn't.
remember.
I couldn't tell
He does that.
the exact red orb he was talking about, so I just paid attention to where he was running to go to the opposite
Maybe
one.
for the first one we can brain dead it, but
You could put a marker on me too.
We can also have the groups. Oh, how are you guys? How's the orange handling the groups? Are you guys just assigning
Chungus
left and
calls
right?
it.
Yeah,
I-
Chungus
see,
just
that-
calls where he's
Chungus is
going.
It
calling
doesn't
for
quite
their
work
group,
like
and then
that.
we just go to
Yeah,
the other
because
one.
orange was on the same side that time.
Yeah.
It's basically me.
He
It's
said-
basically me identifying an orange cluster and trying to describe it to my team. So
Yeah,
that
he said,
the
like,
other
think
team can go to
northwest?
the other
Okay,
one.
so Chungus called northwest that time,
Yeah.
so I assumed he meant the farthest one. So
Yeah.
I went.
It
for
was
the one
north. Yeah, I mean it was true northwest. Yeah.
That's exactly what I
In the
did.
corner, in the northwest corner. But now with the marker, when I call 2, you'll see which one I'm running to.
Wait, hang on.
Right, my group goes to the one. So Brooke and Arrow come to me. Everybody else go to the other orange one. And
Here's-
then Pockets and Yogi.
I'd say
can
still
take it.
Here,
Call it.
there's something to test too. So he jumps what 5 times?
Yeah.
Right. So if he went A, he would go B,
B.
C, D, A, right? And that's 4, right? He
So
would do.
Mm,
Rob-
I also saw
Not
normal mode be like
necessarily.
reverse
In
directions.
normal, he
Backward
like
one.
yeah.
Yeah, he'll reverse directions in normal mode.
Well, I was gonna
sometimes.
say
Directions.
Did he reverse anything but the 5th though?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think he even jumped 5 times in normal. I thought it was less.
that's something like if he jumps 5 and the
Oh.
only one that matters is the 5th one, then like if
Yeah.
he starts A,
Bring
then
it
it's gonna be D or B. That's what I'm saying.
And
we
if
can-
he jumps back, it's A. Right?
So
The
you,
other group, Arrow, we were actually, ours was in the safe zone.
Yeah, so if he jumps 5 times, he would go like starting A, he would go B, C, D, A, and then the 5th jump would then either be B or D. Like what?
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying is if the only
oh,
one that,
yeah, okay. I
if
get
the
it.
only one that's random is the last, then we can just look at the 2 next to where he spawns, and then that can help us determine where to go early because the orbs are already out.
that is true, but it is a difference of being on the. You're no matter how you look at it, you're gonna want to stand in the middle because you're looking at the opposite sides of the
Yeah.
arena.
But it does just limit it down to 2 sides.
Yeah, it just can't be the one completely opposite.
Do you
They're
want
the
to try
same.
and see if that's consistent?
So is it simpler for orange orbs if I don't call anything and I just run to the one that I want my group to go to?
Yeah, we died to the
No, you can call it out.
the shadows AU.
It's gotta be quick.
Immediately behind this line.
I mean, he's got a marker over his head if I see him going towards one.
Right.
I
That's
know.
the problem that I was having is it's like I have to find one first on my map and then just think about how to describe it
Yeah.
and then describe it all in like 2 seconds. Otherwise, we're not going to get there in time.
So I'll look if he spawns A, whether or not it ends up being like B or D. I think 7,
Nine.
It's in the pins.
9 today.
9 Eastern.
How many things going to 1?
I know, 12. Yeah, we're starting at 12.
B. B. Wait, what? Maybe out next. I don't know what the question was anymore.
What time we're starting tomorrow?
A. Out next. Back to your thing, aim it out. In. cluster thing.
This is right.
Middle. It's on tanks healers.
This is left hand.
I messed it up.
And then middle.
That was me. I couldn't see what the like arrowhead looked like. I really kind of done that. This is AoE plus knockback. Beat orbs next.
Okay, B.
I group north. I group
You don't have to. It's just closest. You don't have
It's
to.
just, yeah.
You guys can stay in that melee. So I'm gonna check if it ends up wherever it starts. It's gonna be at like 1 to the right or left. So let's see if it ends up being A or C. C.
I'll grab it this one. Oh. I thought.
Oh. Oh, it was a first one.
I'll get Chungus next. I assume someone was on you already, lazy.
It's gonna be curved first and then just dodge the implosion.
Oh, yeah, I know. It said mightier at least, I think. Uh-oh.
So find the curve and then watch dodge the implosion into it. It's a. You guys are. And then just run to the other one. You ready to get out? Out. Oh no, never mind. This is. Oh, it's spin. It's a C. Just follow the mirror.
Yeah,
C then B. Forgot about this. Ready for out. Now. So if you get the shadow, if you don't get a shadow, you're at your cardinal for the meteor. If you get the shadow, bait it, and then you're in the meteor by your thing. Alright, so tank sealer's at your cardinal.
Right hand.
Bait your thing, and then that's the one you're with. And then middle. And then we're gonna do it again.
Are we ready?
Yeah. So TPS at the inner cardinals you were at earlier for 9.
Missing my part.
That's Doom.
Oh, it goes out first. Never mind. It goes out first.
How are we rotating for that?
I think we'd have to go clockwise for that one.
Okay.
Okay. Clockwise.
If you're not the DPS doing the intercardinal one, you have to go clockwise. So south would have to be taking west. Yeah.
So you're saying same partners as the first soak?
It's
You
not
just
the
Yeah,
same partner.
it goes
move
that.
one clockwise soak,
Yeah.
and then tanks
Yeah.
or second group does their.
Yeah, it does meteors first there.
Okay.
Because even if it's at the same time, you can do those cleaves anywhere as long as you're facing it where it needs to go.
Wait, are we doing the meteor first, regardless of doing
Actually-
the shadow mechanic?
We
I'm
could
not-
technically
Where
do it
did
counterclockwise
the
too,
tanks and
still
healers
have
that
the same
time? Did you
partners.
guys see? Yeah. Did tanks and healers know where they needed to go yet when the meteors went off, or no?
Yeah.
I was at the right side, just I didn't get to the meteor yet.
I'm gonna
Okay.
rewatch it.
Did
real
it?
quick.
Because if all of the healers or everybody in group 2 felt like they had enough time to resolve that mechanic, we can just
I'm back.
always basically, like we did there, send DPS to their clock spot, their intercardinal clock spot, and then
We could do partners for that. I realize. It
I
doesn't
think
have to
that
be
only went that
clockwise.
smoothly because of the order. If we did it in the other order, people get confused. So we should probably just do resolve the first one the way that we did, where tanks, healers, and cardinals at their corresponding cardinals. No, because if it's tanks, healers first, that they're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Well, then DPS would be their cardinals.
DPS don't have cardinals. We have intercardinals.
I mean,
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's enough time after the towers go out for you to adjust with your shadows. Because I'm rewatching it right now.
yeah. The second one, you definitely do towers, and then I'm watching Mr. Happy do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
don't
you-
worry about the shadow until we
Yeah.
finish the second meteor.
Yeah, the second meteor, we actually can pick our groups, like where we. So we can just do our buddies from E9 because it's going to be the same spots.
Okay.
Also, I'm like 99% certain if he starts A, it's going to be B or D. If that helps.
Yes, it only will switch back one time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like what happens. So then you can literally just look at 2, rather than following him. You can kind of look at the orbs first, and then just someone either tracks him or something.
I think someone just joined our FC, and I think they're blacklisted from me.
Nice. Check your food mine right now.
Toxic.
Oh, we're about
It's already been one lockout, dude.
We're pretty far into the fight, actually.
Not more than halfway, right?
Yeah, like if we had decent DPS, we'd be in the 30s.
We also took damage downs.
D. Yep. It's gonna be health packs.
Oh, that hit me?
D.
Easiest mechanic of my life.
I love it. I love it when the shadow is behind me.
Never mind. They're not blacklisted. They're just kidding.
I hate you.
Lazy cleaving us.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get that thing.
Give me 1 sec. Bio break.
Everyone
like-
left my stack. Lazy killed half of the party, and then the people left over just abandoned me.
Surely the shadow doesn't cleave, and
They're
then
like,
I just
bye, Lace. Fuck you.
see 320k damage. I'm like, damn it.
Brooke, you killed me with your cleave earlier. What do you mean?
Surely it doesn't cleave.
You killed me and I was so far away, too.
An honest mistake. I'm actually just surprised. This fight's actually kind of easy.
Yeah, well, it was a puzzle fight. So, like, now that we know it, it's not hard.
Yeah, at least it's easier to read than Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah, I think it's slower. Cloud was kind of fast.
Yeah, Kyle was really fast.
I'm glad you guys feel this way because I sure don't.
Like 10 more than
E7 was better. You're correct.
This one's better than what?
Than this one.
I hate Idol of Darkness.
I don't know.
It's just a very dull fight.
I find this way more interesting. We
I
have-
There's
feel
just too
like-
much town time in 7.
there's different stuff at the end too.
Brain Dead Strat is really what made the puzzle a lot more different or like, trivial.
Easy.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think that fight would have had more meat.
Well, they even said they were playing on more RNG, like what stuff would spawn where. Okay. Next is out. Out. Wherever the sword is, D.
D.
See it. To your shadow. Piece it out. In. Cluster.
Jesus.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I think he used Drawing Collision too late.
Bait shadows. I think sealers first. arrow is.
Where the arrow is, yeah.
Get in between arrow.
Yo, there was a safe spot there.
I found it. It's a AoE knockback.
Oh, that's not good.
Next is orbs.
I got
Okay.
broke.
I have like no cooldowns right now.
I'll do it for you.
Tiger Beast.
Okay. Shake it off.
Oh, that's right, we can just chill here. Oh, rip.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hell yeah.
Starting A. B. I got far. I got far. This one. I'll always get far pockets.
Oh, I'm gonna want to say.
Ow.
Getting waves. But I don't have mana.
Okay, I got loose.
Alright, I heard B.
I heard B.
Yeah, I heard D as well.
We can
Or
switch
B,
the
yeah.
markers so B and D aren't together. If that helps. We can just swap B and C. Squiggly first. And
We
then
go
Lucian.
together.
Front A side.
Uh,
Run through. Next should be the like spinning mechanic. D, then C.
D to C.
C, and then just keep rotating. Last one. Gonna be health next. Health.
Do you have
No. Lord. Stack, stack, stack. It's gonna be the meteors plus the shadows. Shadows go first for the first one. Tanks and healers do shadows. Cleave and right. Oreo wrong, or at least wrong, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not a mark.
Then with your buddy and your thing, DPS are gonna get theirs, so just we'll try and find where you gotta go. So do the towers.
Panda?
Left hand, left hand.
Yeah, do towers
oh,
first.
is that...
Towers first and then your shadow.
Oh, we can do one more then back out. Or D. Next is hell. C. Stack. Out.
Oh my god! I wasn't even close to that.
Back to your shadow. Make it look out. Middle. Fuck.
It's a lucky boy.
DPS first. On the left. On the left.
Other side, please.
Knock back and AoE. Next.
Today I learned you can knock.
God.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't see you there until like.
Yeah.
I ran
I'm,
there.
I'm always gonna stand at D. So if it's D, you adjust. If it's A, I'll adjust. I guess.
Sure.
So look to B or C or D or C. Close right. Close right. Waste.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
getting
I went to the wrong spot.
It can be any pattern, which is rough.
Damn, that's annoying. Both of the purple orbs were near the boss.
Yeah, that's why
So I
I
had to
said
just
that's so right.
I had to like look where you were going.
Let's wiggle first. Other side.
Oh, no. This one, I was ready
Oh,
Oh wait, what?
we might have been late.
I just forgot to. There we go.
I think
I'm
we're
getting Oreo.
this is spinny next. Follow the thing.
I got hungering for next buster.
I don't have mana to rise.
Out next. Out.
Got home gang.
Sack. tanks and healers. Left. No one's
My person.
Chungus is loose.
middle. We have buddies and your buddy one.
Coming, Yoke. Coming. Oh, coming.
Watch the shadows. It's on
You've
his
got a
left.
shadow again.
Yeah, I know it's his left. Nice, I think. Middle. Next mechanic. The Buster. Or does the Buster already happen?
I took a buster.
Out clock. Out to your clock spot.
I went the wrong way. I bet it was
Orbs.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
my group northeast.
I got
Right?
south. I got south.
Okay.
Knockback immune.
Ooh, that was the miss. That was what I missed. Yep.
That's alright. So he'll transition back to the wolf part. So we all need to knock back immune. For
So-
that first pitch bog.
I had a question about the so when we're doing our first clone baits, you know, like the cleave clone stack
The very
mechanic.
first one.
Yeah, the very early one. So you know how
Yeah.
we're all going back towards our clock position to drop our shadows? Can't we stack them on top of each other and then all move to one side? Would that not work?
No, there's a
Does.
Protean wave as we're dropping.
The
Oh, there's-
first one. is
The
Protean,
first one
the
has a
second one-
Protean. Second
The
one
second
doesn't.
one doesn't, but I don't know. Does
I
it-
was just wondering. We don't. I'm.
I don't know if it helps.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
anything.
know if we gain anything.
It's just a lot less movement on my end, but I was just saying, if there is a way that there would be a more.
Why would it be a
Alright,
lot less
I got
movement?
For me, it's
He's going,
just
like north.
because I'm going
right?
north. Yeah. The cone sweep doesn't seem very big. It's like the difference between
I just don't know if they. do
Aquamarine.
You
something
don't need to
with
go
the-
out very far at all, Oreo. As long as you are facing the right direction, it's like I would think it's one GCD worth of
Well,
movement.
what I'm saying is if we all did like we did with Aquamarine, we would never not face the boss. Because everyone would face the boss and then we'll all move left. And then the cones would go into the boss and we'll be going, you know, perfectly horizontal of it. That way we all know exactly where the cones will be facing and then we all move to where to the left or right of it. And the cone will go inside and we don't have to worry about it. But I'm just saying, for future thought, if there is any problem with it.
The pitch bog is very close to the like last mechanic. So we'll bait them out, and then he'll transition. So we knock back immune, do our orbs, and then they stay. And we want to move them out because we have to do like the implosion dodges.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Arrow. That works great for melees, not as much for casters.
I'm talking about the first. With the Protean wave.
Oh, if he's talking about
The
the first one.
clone cleave.
I'm talking about clone cleave when it teleports back to you.
I agree, to be honest, with Oreo. It's extremely awkward for casters to have to face something away and then move behind it or in front of it. Like, there's really no way to do that without losing uptime.
But more importantly,
I mean, maybe
This
if
strat's
we had
working.
instant casts, that'd be one thing, but like,
Dia.
yeah, Chungus, let me just refresh my dot for no fucking reason.
Yo,
No, it's for-
I'm a reprise mage.
Reason.
It's to keep the GCDs rolling.
If my dot gets misaligned with ass size, I just fucking cry about it. Like, It's actually the worst thing that can
You
happen.
just start hard clipping a size every 45 seconds.
Or sitting there throwing regens down that we don't need because I have to do something. Because hard clipping feels fucking bad.
One thing, if we want to try and make the like orbs where we have to be behind something easier, just as like a look indicator, Chungus's group can always get the leftmost one, right? And then the other group always gets like the rightmost one. Because that's like visually it's probably quicker
I
to see.
think
Yeah.
other way around because
I mentioned
Yeah, do it the other way around, but I'd be down for that.
yeah, that I
And then me and Pockets can do the same thing.
oh, so
Because
should
I don't
we
think
just
I don't
prioritize,
think
like,
that we've seen
south
them
and
like
west.
yeah, we haven't seen them perfectly vertical before, so
So yeah, so like
So should we just prioritize?
I would just prioritize east and west, like C and D.
so like if B is the dodge
My
point,
group gets whichever one is the furthest to the right.
looking at the
Look-
spot.
Okay,
Like
look
when
Well, I
you're
was
running.
gonna say southwest, and you guys take northeast.
Oh yeah, or even better, just do it based on the marker, like relative to the marker. So it's like whatever's closest to C, my group gets. Whatever's closest to D, the other group
I'm
gets.
gonna try something.
So unless they're like perfectly on A and B, which then we have, then we can do north south, whatever. But
I'm sorry. So
Wait.
repeat that so I know what I'm.
Yeah, I don't know how
doing.
that works. Like
oh, I wasn't thinking relative to
Okay.
the safe, so I was just thinking literally on the map. Like
I think it's probably like easier if you're running to look at like because you're already looking at the safe zone maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to do it as we're running.
for
rather
me, I
than
don't know
have,
what
like,
the
a
safe
set
zone
spot.
is. I don't know what the safe zone is. I see the orbs before the safe zone because
I'll
the
call
orbs happen
it.
before the safe zone.
Also, it's 100%. It's gonna be if he spawns A, it'll be C or D.
No,
Oh,
I'm well aware that it is going to be on one side or the exact opposite
Yeah.
side every time. The problem
Yeah.
is the safe zone is going to be on one side or the exact opposite every time, which would mean that my relativity is one way or the exact opposite, right? So the point is, the orbs spawn before we know where the safe zone is. So in my head, whichever orange orbs are the closest to the C marker, my team will get. Whichever orbs
Yeah.
are closest to the D marker, the other team gets. Then we figure out safe zone. You know? That-
Okay.
I guess for me,
Chungus's group can prioritize AC and we take B.
Pockets, what do you want? Oh, do you want AC?
I don't really care.
Okay, I'll do BD then.
I have a 2 over my head. What is this, PvP?
Someone to look for.
Ah.
and if the two markers are together, we're gonna die.
Then you know we
we
fucked up!
gonna die.
Did you say it was AC?
Yeah. Do AC as well for the first orbs,
Okay.
and if it spawns AC, I'll take just you're already A, so fine. Oh, I'm gonna run out of food. B. Can we actually back out after this pool and I can get food? I don't have any.
Yeah.
I didn't check that. Oh. See,
This is so nice.
Oh my god.
Shadow, just like
Can we just keep that every time? South.
Yeah, I appreciate this.
my brain is relaxed.
good.
Okay, I'm gonna try to big break this phone.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm not a genius. It turns around. It turns around.
Yeah. Please click for this.
What?
Yo, what's up, Brooke? What'd you bring to me?
Hey,
What's
No,
happening?
I thought it acted like the second one where it just.
I didn't have the set.
Oh,
No,
it blew you up.
Well, they always
At
act
least I'm a
where
genius.
They always act. If you get too close, they'll just cleave.
I don't know why it targets
If
you, Brooke.
anybody gets close?
If anyone gets too close, they will cleave.
Oh, I see. That.
Sorry.
I need to get some items for somebody.
About those super ether.
You know, I was thinking too, instead, an even more efficient way of dropping the clones would actually be for everyone to go inside the boss's hitbox. Drop your clone, and then everyone backs up. And then they'll cleave inside the boss. And then everyone will have free reign on boss.
I don't know if that would work.
Might not. I think the only issue with that is because the clone spawns a bit further behind you. So that's why
Yeah,
it
and
wouldn't
then
work.
there's also, so you can't get too close.
Hoven?
There's also the clock.
No, I'm not talking about the first one. Is there another clock?
I mean, as far
AoE
as
that
I know,
goes
the
out?
second ones still swing at you if anybody's too close to them.
Yeah.
So.
The second one.
Okay.
I forgot
Yeah,
to
that's
give
what-
one more mat to my friend.
That's the bigger question. I mean, if they do still swing at you, then yes, you have to. You would have to do it like Akmorn, because then you go outside the range of it altogether, and still be facing the boss. Is Akmorn the one where
Pretty much 5 minutes.
Mornafa? I think no. Mornafa is the big tank buster. Which one's the one that leaves the pillar?
Akrai.
Akrai. We would do it like we do Akrai. So you go from one flank to the other flank. You want to try the middle strat?
Oh. Wait, for the second part where it respawns?
Yeah, when the clone respawns.
I'm down.
Because for me,
which
it's
one?
extremely obnoxious to do. The
The
second
second one?
the second one when
So
you
after we do the stacks,
yeah.
and we make it respawn, we make it face inside instead, and we just go max melee.
Yeah, either one. I'm not sure if they still cleave. If they still cleave the nearest person, then you can't do the backup strat. If they don't,
I don't think they cleave the nearest person.
I don't
Yeah,
think
they
they do
do.
either. They just land and they do it wherever you're facing.
But
I
I'm really
promise you.
close to it most all the time.
Are you
They
talking
will-
about the clone things?
The clone will
With the
cleave
tether?
you if you get too close.
Yeah, the second clone.
What I've been doing is just like staying max melee and then looking outwards in between GCDs, and then
And then going
yeah,
in, right?
and then I just go in.
Yeah,
Like my clone is like almost inside the boss.
Yeah.
I'm saying basically that idea, except if we all do it
The other
facing
way
the
around.
boss, yeah. You won't have to worry
Where
about
we
facing it
face
out.
it in.
Oh, doing a max melee and then going all the way center. Just-
No, doing
No,
it.
no,
No,
no.
no, opposite. Doing it really.
Doing it within the boss's
Yeah.
hitbox and then going max melee
Oh,
Yeah, then going max melee.
or farther.
That way
Try
you will have 100% staring at the boss, and for casters we just move backwards instead of moving forward, looking out, and then moving back, you know.
Yeah, I think it could work.
Yeah,
can try.
exactly. It's pretty early too, so if you want to give it a shot, you can see what the flaws are and then quickly adjust back. Because I was like trying to mess around where I was putting my first shadow to make the second shadow placement easier and getting annoyed. I want to see the cool uptime strat that comes out for E9.
I love how they added sneakers to the game now. So stupid.
There's a baseball cap too.
Finally entering the modern age. We're gonna get the gold saucer baseball minigame soon. It's just gonna be that one Winnie the Pooh game.
Be right back. I'm back.
How long did we on break?
Should start soon. I just need to give someone something. Can I queue from a different server?
Yes, you can.
I think the stall was on 12. Yeah, stall is on E12, so is Horizon.
That's a lot
That would make
No.
sense since they're in the same group.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a lot faster than Shiva?
Groups got stuck on 7S for a little bit, but Shiva was the big wall because the enrage wall was.
Yeah, no, Shiva they actually
really
had to
tough.
go get weapons for.
Yeah. So I haven't been watching their pulls at all on 12 because I've been doing our pulls, but I don't know how close they're going to enrage or how tight of a check it is.
I am wrong. It doesn't cleave if you get close. It cleaves whatever way you're facing.
For the second one?
No, for all of them.
Oh. Really? Huh.
I swear I got hit by.
Yeah. Well, at least later, because you have to take a tower later with someone's shadow.
So we're doing the shadow in the center strat.
Inside the boss hitbox.
I need something.
Gonna get our one PC.
Hell yeah.
D. Oh. C.
Okay, I can't be a genius.
This one is normal.
Try.
Yeah, this is normal.
Center.
Center. And then max melee. Max melee.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
neat.
my god, it works.
That's
Go.
way easier.
Tank stuff.
Tap strat?
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
We could even edit that. The
that
cones
was so close.
if we do the Morna Fall, melees can hit their
Back.
positionals too. Akmorn, I mean.
Do you have Shirk?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Swinging right. Swinging right again.
Knockback. The AoE. I got B or DB orbs. I'll take B.
Huh. We'll take A.
Orio's dead.
Arrow, where you at?
That's fine.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I thought that was fine. C was good.
Okay.
Right on C.
How you doing this?
We just had to call it.
Well, it's gonna be C or D.
Yep, so my group gets the one that's the closest to C, regardless of where the safe zone is. So my group C is the one that needs to do. Piece
Thought
of
I-
cake.
I thought I was getting closer to DB.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's considerably more difficult than left or right relative to where
I-
we're running.
Wait,
I don't know.
really? That was like,
No,
my
that
brain
was actually- you
off.
know what
That
we
was
can
so
do?
easy.
For that, if it's something similar like that, just go clockwise.
What?
No, because
I'm-
for them, for the orange.
The oranges were in opposite corners. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Closer to C.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Okay, so
why can't we just do like looking at
So
it? Waste
the
Chungus
first
group
oranges
is left.
were what, AC?
So I think Lazy and I are on the same page in understanding. I think maybe the rest
Are
of
on
the
the same
Yeah.
DPS just are not
wavelength right now.
Yeah, are not
It's-
understanding what we're saying.
I think it'd be way easier if the safe spot is
believe
B.
me, I didn't even have to think for that. That could, in my head, that could not be easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
both of
Well,
them.
both the tank busters were by D. I don't know which is which though. Like literally they were next.
So think about rather than thinking relative, think of like a true square right now, right? A square with A at north, B at south, C at east, D at west, right? You put a circle anywhere on the map. Let's do. I'm gonna put 2 circles. I'm gonna use 1 and 2. We're gonna put something here and something here, just like 1 and 3, just 2 totally random spots. The 3 is closer to the right edge of the square, right? Then 1 is. 1 is closer to the left edge of the square, where D is, you know?
Chungus, I feel like you're expecting me to do fucking geometry
It's
mid-range.
Hey,
no,
Lace,
believe me.
follow the square.
So you literally, yeah, it's like, which one is closer to the true right side of the arena? Because we're all looking true north when the mechanics started to go off.
He's making it worse. He keeps talking and he's making it worse.
No, it is. It's like It's so small brain. I don't know how to make this easier. Like 3 is
I mean,
like.
that's why we get it, because we're small brain. You know?
I guess like you just take like whichever marker is closer to the right side of the square.
Wait, so
Whichever one is my team. Whichever one is closer
Are you in
to the left
Chungus's
side.
third place?
No,
No,
I'm
she's
just
in the
gonna
other one.
run. I'm gonna run to the square.
Yeah, find panic.
Because avoiding just running away from where Chungus goes makes me way too slow, and I end up eating the tank busters.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like if they're next to each other, it's not a problem. But if they're on opposite sides, and I have to wait until I see which direction Chungus is going, it's way too slow for me.
Put the numbers actually.
instead of the letters.
No. On intercardinals.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want like?
I don't know. I feel like this is now more convoluted
Put
than
two
just looking at the safe spot and going left or right based on what color.
That one makes more sense to me.
No, I know you guys like this safe spot strat. I'm telling you it doesn't work because the safe spot isn't available until the orbs have already happened. If I'm not moving to the correct orb spot before I know the safe spot, I'm not going to make it in time. We're all going to die.
Let's try this. Let's go. We'll just
What's
have Lace
this?
and Oreo follow me.
Oh.
Okay.
I am okay with Simon Says.
Also,
literally
I
Castrum, follow the
got
square.
distracted, didn't do the AC thing.
By the way, has anyone noticed the ultimate weapons look nicer now?
Really?
Like the glow isn't as overwhelming as it used to be.
Oh, I think it might be the lighting within just this arena.
Yeah, it's
I
the
don't think it's
exact
actually
same.
changed.
It's literally the same.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, I promise you, they did not. They definitely, the glow was definitely worse before. I feel like they fixed something.
It depends on where you are, I think.
Like everyone just pulled out their weapons.
Everybody whip them out.
The good thing in Pockets is if we can't do Chungus' strat, we can just do our own because ours doesn't matter to them.
Are we still doing AC? BD?
Yeah. But I'm saying like me and you can just, if we want to just do like looking at it, something. B. Like looking at the safe spot, I get farthest left. Wow, that's what I'm saying. Me and you can do if you find it easier.
What snapshots early?
D.
Wait.
I just got trolled.
The other D.
I went to the, I was like, oh no, I'm going the right way, and then you're like, it's D. I was like, oh, I guess I'm wrong. I wasn't wrong.
I also listened to him. I was about to jump over to the other side of the boss, and he's like, "No, it's D." I'm like,
not gonna
"All right."
lie, the 1 through 4 distracted me. I couldn't. There's so many markers I couldn't
I don't
see.
think we need this.
Coin.
Pockets, would you rather do for us? Safe spot, I get farthest left.
Sure. Because it's like really easy for us to run to either orb, really.
Yeah.
Farthest left from the safe spot.
Yeah, like if we're looking at the safe spot running, I'm getting the one that's like left.
Oh, looking at the safe spot. Okay.
Yeah. Outside.
No.
Alright, so if the shadow's in front of him, just go on the side with the sword. I think for these tank busters, you could just stack on me, invoke, so the boss doesn't turn.
Okay. Out. side up. Max melee. That's whack.
That's a nasty sound.
I love it.
Tank Sailors first.
Two healers at the same. That's trouble.
Twice as wrong.
Oh, that killed me.
That's only 3.
Swinging right.
I don't have food.
You guys are.
Wrong side.
Oh.
Game of Team Panda.
Small space. Small space.
Game of Team Panda. And Chungus.
My safe spot still.
Knock back AoE.
Oh.
AoE, knock back. I got B. So for us pockets, looking at it, I will get the farthest left blue orb.
Okay.
It's going to be B or A.
You said left, right?
Yes, I will get left. B. Behind it.
I think Arrow got the purple.
Oh no, I don't have mana.
I mean, I was in my spot, so people were late to theirs.
I got hit by the tank buster. Yeah, we needed to move over more, I think.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Wait,
Immediately
did you get
commit.
splash damage by the tank buster?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if I got hit by it, to be honest.
Yeah, you did because Arrow took it into our group.
Yeah. At least got clipped to my mind.
Am I muted? Can people not hear me?
Yeah.
I just said I did.
And then I was also going to say that Kyle was also missing it.
Yeah,
Just,
well,
just going over what happened.
yeah, I was left. So people are just going to the orange.
For my sanity, I'm just gonna watch where that stupid thing comes. Even though I should
Arrow drone. Rescue uptime strat.
Don't worry, guys. The harder mechanics are at the end of this fight.
that would be.
Get ready to share a tower with someone else's shadow. Ow.
Oh, I
going in.
So much.
What?
Oh dear.
Full hero.
Stack. Stack, we can try and recover.
It was more for me talking. Oh.
Recovered. We've recovered.
Yeah, we can get that even tighter too, to where we
You know what we can also do?
What's up?
Because the north part of the arena doesn't matter for the stack stuff. We can have the melees north, like, by the boss, and just, like, max melee. Take their shadow and their cleave, and then south, and then the range stay out again. Because, like, if Meath through Lazy is, you know, northwest through C, we never use that near the boss, so it shouldn't matter. And we can just keep hitting the boss.
I mean, I already don't lose anything on this one.
Okay, well then, we won't change it.
Unless someone else loses
Yeah,
something.
besides the second clones, I wasn't losing any uptime. If there's, but if you think it's better.
No, it's ignored for now. We should try and get to our mark point.
I'm gonna max melee this because of North.
Yes, he. Just be careful because yours is down north, so in the middle. Maybe can we call this our strat? Put it on somewhere.
You... Okay.
What?
Gotta do it quick, because I feel like that's something that people are coming up with quick.
Gotta do it now.
Fab strat.
Fab strat.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking...
Who has the most Twitter followers?
Okay.
Not I.
Melee or DPS?
We've been right. There's that.
Oh, that's not good.
Big gap, big gap.
No, that was my fault.
We've been left. Yeah, wait. Back to the stage. B.
Holy fuck. I only had one cooldown for that.
It'll be C or D. D. You're really close to me.
Oh,
Nope, it
No,
broke
yeah.
the rule.
I did.
You guys
I
left
followed the
And
rule.
we still got it.
Oh,
You
no,
left
no,
Lace
no.
alone.
I'm a Voke. I got a home game coming up in 30 seconds.
Squiggles. Swap. Texas spin.
What?
Run through, run through.
What?
Oh, it's the gamer pattern.
By the way,
Me.
Stay here,
Oh,
stay here,
no,
stay here, stay
it
here, stay
wasn't
here,
me.
stay here.
Wait,
No,
that's
you went
that's
to
so
square.
toxic. That's a toxic. I don't like that at all.
Should be out soon. Out.
I'm gonna home game this one.
Tank sealers. Leaving left.
It's on his right hand.
No, it's his right. It's his right.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Buddies.
Buddies.
DPS, get ready to find yours and go. After you take your tower.
Meteor, meteor.
Meteor first. DPS start looking.
He's swinging left.
Nice.
Nice.
But out in your clock. Knock back immune when he starts like going down.
Oh, too late. Wow.
So now we're doing its orbs again.
I'll grab C. Oh,
Pockets. You took ours too. What a gamer. Thanks for that.
all
Said
planned,
knock
baby.
back, and I immediately
Front,
hit it.
right,
Clockwise,
just follow the mirror. Just follow the mirror.
It's okay. It was only two.
Oh,
Oh.
I can get.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, I'm already.
Bye, lazy.
Bye, Panda. Bye, dance partner.
Okay, I got
It's
lazy.
okay. Arrow's dance partner now.
This next one's kind of rough.
I don't want it anyway.
That's all
Don't be near who you're tethered to.
Oh my, what is this?
So we're going opposite.
Hey, I'm not tethered.
It's gonna be squiggles. It's gonna be opposite squiggles to your partner.
Yeah.
We're all together. So opposite, as squiggle opposite whoever your thing is. Orbs are gonna spawn. Everyone go to an orb.
Oh dear.
God, okay.
Holy fuck! What the hell is that?
That's
I know, okay,
extremely
okay.
obnoxious.
So
Wow.
okay, so the shackles go away after the first one.
And what happens? We have to keep the shackles separated, right? Because we're gonna
It's
kill each other. If
yeah,
they're
it's
together.
it's called shackled apart if it's a blue tether.
Yeah. So that
Like,
was actually we almost did that correctly. Basically,
It's
because
always
the orange orbs are guaranteed, like they're gonna soak on opposite sides because the two groups are split. So it doesn't as long as the DPS, the 3-man DPS and healer group isn't on top of the tank, then that mechanic kind of resolves itself if everyone lives through the tether rotation correctly.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it's-
Is
and
there only one purple there?
there's 2.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. So like tanks have to stay separate from the rest of the kind of light parties, but then that
Well-
mechanic is going to resolve itself if we just
Yeah, it'll be
rotate like normal. Basically, find your opposite sides of the squiggly and then you rotate. The
it'll be
groups
like
will not be. It won't necessarily be the normal groups, but it'll still be a 3-man healer.
I'm pretty sure the shackle goes away like right after the first one.
so let me get this straight.
Yeah,
so
just
it-
rotate clockwise.
okay, because I rotated clockwise and I ended up with a tank. But
right, so
and
every group, because there's only 2 safe spots.
Yeah,
Every group is going to have 1 tank soak and 1 orange group soak. That's what we have to.
well, no, because where
There
Pockets
was-
and I would have gone, they would have been together.
That was both purples together and both oranges.
yeah,
together
that's what I'm
that time.
saying. So
That's why I was confused because I thought we would
It-
always go opposites. And
So
we
we
didn't.
have you have time. The orbs are there while we're in the first spot, so someone can call like, my group is going this way.
okay, so
I see. Okay.
is it gonna be so in that particular situation we had, the DPS need to realize that 2 orange are in the same area, and then the DPS have to
Yes.
rotate towards that safe area while the
So-
tanks rotate towards the other one.
If it was like northwest southeast, and we got that pattern where both were on the same side, it's literally just everyone rotates towards your color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there are 2 different ones on the side, like someone just call like Chungus can even say like we're going right, or Chungus's group can always go right.
Wouldn't clockwise work at that point?
Yeah, Chungus can always go clockwise, and then like I'll always go counterclockwise, if they're like 2 separate orbs together.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so the only thing is healers are with the tanks. So we could actually
I mean,
use these.
healers just do opposite, right?
Yeah, you could even
So,
say
like-
something like Chungus could be like my group to 2.
Just tell Kabu.
Yeah, we got to bring those numbers back. That seem to be confusing everyone. So this may be a spicy choice, but I'm all for spicy choices. In that case, we've soaked oranges with 2 people. Like, why don't we just throw Samba and like maybe another cooldown out and just soak with 2 people?
Because
then
if
the
people
healers can
aren't
just stay with
topped,
the
they're
tanks.
just gonna die.
They're gonna be with the tanks and die.
Yeah, but we should be topped there because there's a standstill 10 to 15 seconds with no damage going out. I don't think we'll have issues being topped there unless we're all like falling apart already.
Who is Lace with?
Panda.
Panda and Oreo.
Okay, so if Panda and Oreo, like if Orange are different sides, if Panda and Oreo always go counterclockwise, then Lace would always go
Clockwise.
and Brooke and would be vice versa to Chungus. That's all it
Yeah, that's
is.
fine too. If
Also,
that
like
works for people, we can use that.
after Pitch Bog, when the knockback stuff is happening, the orbs are out, so you need to find them.
Yeah, and so those orbs, obviously, Panda will not follow our normal rules because we can't.
So we got the
Yeah.
It's
easiest.
just gonna be whichever one is next for the groups.
Is closest to our group. Yeah.
We
Yeah, and for
we
the
got the
clockwise
easy.
rotation.
That was the easiest pattern arrow. So it would be, all the DPS would rotate with the healers over there, and then you guys would just pick like who's gonna go like farther. So one of you would have been towards the D one, like one of your groups.
Oh yeah, that makes sense too. Because if Panda, if we've got oranges in the same corner and like our two groups have to be on the same side for whatever reason, then we just follow the normal rule.
I mean,
In my head
we
that
did
won't
this
happen,
time.
but I think if
What?
it does,
We just need to try.
like
and
if
see
there
it
are two
again.
oranges between A and C, for example, it's just I take the one on the right, you take, I take the one closer to C, you take the one closer to.
Yeah. That's what we did this time.
Yep.
It was in what,
Why
southwest
is
west?
this happening,
There's
dude?
D and B, and I took the one closer to D.
Does Arrow need an explanation?
Bloody kind chickpea baby rage.
Just know after that is the hardest mechanic in the fight.
We haven't gotten there yet.
No.
Why?
There's gonna-
Why would you
there's-
Yeah,
tell me
trust
this?
in Chungus.
Yeah, because
I
you know
got
those shadows that we try and cleave us. The shadows are gonna try be cleaving while someone is next to them taking a tower with them.
Just tank LB.
No. There's also shackled together. We got shackled apart there. It might even be possible to get shackled apart with person. I don't know.
Shackled together is
Green. Out. Shackled together is you have to be near them. And it's a green.
We had shackle.
We get shackled apart.
Blue is apart. Yeah. Green is together, and I don't know if that part's random. I don't think it is. But I could be wrong. I'm only watching one mod. Middle.
Oh.
Turning him. DPS.
Swinging right. Swing left.
Knockback plus damage. Got it.
I go north. I go north. Really trolling us with those straight cardinals that thing.
I popped the run two a little too early. Hello, everyone. Came out.
It's starting A. Safe spot will be D or C. D.
You guys are very far over.
So,
Okay, I got Brook,
so our
and I will get Chungus.
after.
I guess I can go move towards the corner more.
Yeah, you gotta be like straight vertical or straight horizontal.
Unfortunate.
Straight horizontal? You guys were like not there. If you guys, oh, you guys are on the. Which side are you?
I think if you're one of the middle ones, you basically have to be like in line with the orb.
Yes.
But if you're one of the corner ones, you want to go a little bit further over so you don't get people getting splashed by the middle orbs.
I think we almost have that.
Yeah. So we were
One
pretty
second.
much directly horizontal with the orange orb there. And so yeah, pockets you needed to go all the way up north, or all the way up to that corner to get the purple one.
Yeah.
I think I've got like 60% consistency on that fucking shadow. It's just something about it. It just, I can't understand
Galaxy brain.
Shadow is.
Just pretend that you're
it.
cleaving.
But do not say anything to me about it because it's only gonna confuse me more.
No. Shadow,
No, I mean it. I mean it. Like,
Shadow makes
I'm
more
having a
sense
hard
than
fucking
the
time.
orbs for me. The orbs, I'm so lost at how they're deciding.
Whatever
it.
works.
Here's the fat Sokotoa reverse arrow strap.
I don't know.
I mean, that would basically use 7S, but
No, this is
Get
just
a
the
right
panda,
angle.
The Panda Chungus big brain.
Pockets of what we're doing, I can see it really quickly every
If
time.
anything, we're just small brain.
D.
See, I think it's small brain, but everyone else thinks it's big brain, which means it must be.
I just can't follow the logic.
Out. What's easier to you, Oreo? If you just heard farthest left?
Yeah, farthest left.
That's literally what it is.
Oh, I was not looking at that. I thought that was the buster.
I mean, yeah. We're
Oreo. My
The only
trick
time
is
where
I just run to B and D.
I just run to the safe area and then wait for the icons to run to
For
correct
the
areas.
squares.
Yeah.
Middle.
Big fucking brain. Can you claim it as Fab Strat now?
I just
It's
posted
already
it in the balance. What am I doing?
You want me to post that in the?
Stack.
If you want to.
Let's go.
Tank sealers.
Swing it. Right.
Knock back. Orbs. B. It will be D or C. It's D.
Got to go wide pocket.
What are you guys? You guys are standing on line.
Yeah, I didn't see the purple.
We need to redo this mechanic because what Chungus is saying to do is confusing people. I don't think it's working.
No, what Chungus is saying is basically the same thing. It's the left.
It doesn't.
right.
Yeah, I think people are just
the
understanding.
left, right,
Regardless of what strategy that we use, if a tank stands on an orange group, every time it's a wipe. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no, no.
what your
I
strategy
stood
is
on
to get
purple.
there.
I
Yeah,
didn't see the purple.
well-
It's because I didn't see the purple.
Yeah, people sit on mine.
It sneaks up on you.
Like
I didn't
mine
see
was.
the orange until it's too late.
Yeah, so
I
I mean,
feel
we
like-
can change it
okay, I
to
think
relative if we want
what
to
it
change that
is-
strategy. The point is, there's going to be you have a rectangle safe zone, right? Rectangle safe zone. We'll say that it's D. We'll say that D is the safe zone. And there's going to be 4 random orbs anywhere on the map. 2 orange, 2 purple, right? You just need to make a direct line from the orange and purple orbs to the safe spot, and that is where each group should stand that needs to soak, right? And then slightly adjusting such that, you know, a purple and an orange, or 2 oranges and 2 purples are not standing on top of each other.
But
So-
can we change this so that if the safe spot is D, Lace's group is say always farthest right, and your
No, we're
group is always-
farthest left always. Facing the safe
No,
spot. We're farthest
what-
left.
Yeah, we're farther.
Yoka
farther
just said
that
is
way,
true.
it's
But we can do it that way too. It doesn't matter which way we do it.
It's the same thing, Chungus.
Yeah, it's the same.
We're just keeping consistent with E E9.
Yeah, so what I noticed is that it's always gonna be like in those 4 rows. So if it's inside the boss, like where inside the arena, there's always gonna be one outside the arena that you have to line up with. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, basically there's always. Okay.
I get it. I just haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
There
I've
will
never
always
gotten
need to
outside
be
one.
basically there always needs to be a bait in each far corner, and then the other 2 are somewhere in the middle every time, and it'll always work. It's you don't even have to look at the orbs; you just have to go to bait spots. Which is actually a smoother brain way to think of it.
No, I need to go to my
You should
orb.
probably
I
do
need to see the
instead.
orb and see if it's inside or outside.
Cross, cross, cross.
you don't have to bend me there.
I know I don't have to, but I'm literally not using it. So,
Just
I
have
mean-
fun.
Middle.
Where's that guy?
Oh, I didn't move in fast enough.
Knockback with Bailey. Corpse. Safe spot D or C. C. Nice. Should be Swiggle next. It'll be the spinny one. Just watch in case we get that weird pattern. It's a weird pattern, run through it. And then opposite that one at C. Run through. Nice job. Should be out in a second. Should be out, then meteors. We got it out, yep, out.
Panda.
That was
Early.
Way early. What the hell?
Tank Buster.
I based it on the animation. Same as the other one.
DPS first.
Swinging right.
Swing right.
In. Tower with your buddy, and then tanks and healers will look where he's making us go. Swing in right again. In. Nice job. Should be the knockback plus AoE. So do it when he starts like putting his sword away. Oh no, sorry. All the way to your spot. I forgot about this first.
Hypnotic
Yep.
orbs with the knockback combo.
Orbs are out. Pockets I got southwest. Southeast.
Oh.
Keep going. Implosion.
There's
It's
a guy here.
follow it.
Just
Follow
follow
the
the shadow.
follow the shadow. You should have waited. It's only the two.
Oh, we're good.
This is the tethers. So tanks healers north. Pockets. I will go counterclockwise if they're separate. You be close. Be close. It's like opposite hitboxes. Find the squiggle. Okay. Watch the orbs. Same side.
Am I gonna take
I'll
some
go far. I'll go far. Keep now. Rotate.
Far,
Rotate.
okay.
Rotate. Rotate.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We just switched. It's fine.
I think it's the pitch thing next, but that's gonna be a wacky mechanic.
Do some learning.
It'll be an out soon. Out.
Yeah.
Okay. Ranged, cardinals, far, melee, inner cardinal close.
Okay.
That
That
did not work.
I know. I'm trying to do it on the fly. A.
North. D. Spinning. Yep, we're spinning. Just watch the puddle. Watch the puddle.
And then go into your orb after this.
I took
Alright.
someone else's.
Alright. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, yes. I understand now. Oh,
I need someone in mine.
it's moved. Oh, and I took 350,000 damage.
We're gonna.
Also,
We're gonna
we
dance?
just have to
Fine.
we just have to dance around our own clone.
No.
No?
No, you need to take it with someone else's.
Yeah, you're taking it
If
with
you
someone
stay
else's.
near your own clone,
Okay.
they'll kill you.
Oh, okay, I see
We're
what
gonna-
you mean.
They play it super safe, which we should also do.
Can we just mark the spots where the meteors were?
So, theirs starts at like 25. Go to 25 minutes. You can see how I was trying to call where to place them. We're gonna have to probably look at Tate's VOD for melee. But you can see what he has. They have the range do.
You said, give me the time again?
25.
Get out, get out, get out. Shouldn't have said it before. Place these and then it's gonna be rotations. Right of the shadow every time. Right of the shadow every time. Right of the shadow every time.
Gotta see what this guy's doing because he's facing the wall.
Well, that's for range.
No, the
You-
idea is you're pulling the shadow in because when that cast finishes, it's gonna pull it with you, and
Yep.
then you can move it. Do the
So,
you
like-
just like rotate. I see.
Like his
I get
meteor
this.
is here, so he's next to the meteor, facing the wall, so the shadow spawns in it, and then they all rotate clockwise to the like meteor over there,
Baited AoEs first.
and then from there it's
Trigger tank,
the
healer,
eruptions,
one,
and then you get the shackled together, and you find who your partner is, and that's where you guys. That's the like together. That's for the last meteor.
yes.
Okay.
I have no idea what kills the three of them, like at all.
Maybe they're too far
Every tank,
apart?
pull down every heal.
No, because it hadn't even gone out.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know what killed them.
Did they get doomed?
I wasn't sure.
It looked like 2 of the towers didn't get soaked, but
On the group.
Well, no, I mean when the astrologian and the 2 melee die, I don't know what killed them.
Baited AoEs.
mm.
Baited AoEs first. Look for your tank or healer partner and run.
They got hit by baited
So we just need to set
AoEs.
up spots then for dropping the those puddles.
Let me get Tate's spot of it.
Oh,
Upper smash tank stuff.
Yokin, it looks like they got hit by the baited
Every tank, pull down
circles.
every heal.
Because right when
Did
the
they?
baited circles go off, they die.
Yeah, it's just like they don't take damage to anything. Like I don't looking at Fura, she doesn't take any damage.
Baited AoEs.
Oh no, I know what it is.
AoEs first. Look for your tank or
I know what it
healer
is.
and run
You can't bait the AoE on someone's
Oh
shadow.
yeah, the shadows are taking the AoEs.
You can't bait it on someone's shadow. So after you take it with it, like, everyone get away from a shadow. Because if you hit it with an AoE, that person dies. That's what killed him.
Every tank cooldown, every heal.
Huh.
Basically, just go to Cardinals for ranged players or inner cards close.
Yeah,
for
who wants
melee.
which cardinal? Because I don't think we're.
I
Healers
mean-
are already on cardinals, right?
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
You and Oreo have Cardinals.
we have
from
our
your
Cardinals.
partners, right?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
For the same cardinal, you would go for E9
Pharaoh at 2.
for your partner.
Yeah, you can do that, and then
What
we can.
partner what did we do? Were
You
we
beat
C?
me.
We were C, right?
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
yeah,
I linked
Yeah, that's
Tate.
fine. I'll do that.
I linked Tate's POV. It's at about 10:30.
Spam heals.
You can see what the melees have to do.
What was it? 1040.
I'll be right back. in a sec.
Panda, you'd stay close to the boss, so you'd only be doing the
Yeah, I
cardinal
Maybe.
ones.
I do the
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what
would-
what we as
I would
melees
bait
can
the thingy on the southwest max melee and then bait it again into the
what we
Yeah.
can do for the baited eruptions for melee, just in the middle of the boss, like just in his hitbox, and then we all just go out, and it shouldn't matter.
Abstract strikes again. And I cannot speak anymore. My brain is fried.
Every tank cooldown, every heal. I fainted as well.
Tate also dies too. The baits.
if wait, what if so say I put the AoE down on west, like not far west. No, you can't.
Every tank
Okay.
cooldown, every heal. Smash tank stop.
Because okay, say this is B is like where the thing spawns, and if I initially bait it here, take the thing, and then bait it into it, and then just run across to take the tower, would that work? So like,
There's, I think playing it safe like for week 1 is the best bet.
yeah.
I don't understand the mechanic enough.
So melee's just bait.
Where-
inside
what's
into
your-
cardinal.
So Oreo, like, if this is your shadow, like.
Oh
you
no,
take-
no, I understand the video. I don't understand what Lazy's saying about how to make sense of it.
Oh, the melee part.
No,
Yeah,
it's for
I'm
melee.
back.
yeah, I understand. For me, it's just you rotate from here to inner cardinal, from inner
Listen,
cardinal
you're-
back
You're
to.
not melee.
I
Oh,
think we should
cardinal.
just try and do what they do, where it's just like
Yeah.
looking at the boss. We all rotate with ours. Or you know what? Rather than looking at the boss, we can all look at the boss like left. Like if I'm looking this way, or try to, you know, like try and place it like, or we just play it safe for the clear.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, the way
Uh,
they do it is. I don't know if it's uptime, but
Explain to me
I don't
what do I
think
need
I-
to do after
So-
the fog drops.
So yours is at A, right?
Uh-huh.
You will like okay, this ready check, there's like a bug, or if it's ready checked, I can't click anything else in this game. So you take, let's say this is A, right? You'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll then stand like right in front of it, looking at the boss. Okay.
This is the bug.
Yeah, this is where this is now where
No,
your
that's
shadow.
not the
No,
bog.
It's now your shadow.
no,
It's now
that's-
your shadow.
I'm talking about the tower.
Yeah,
That's
this,
the
it's,
tower.
there's
Your
gonna be a
bog would have been right here.
oh yeah, sorry. So the shadow would be there. The tower's here. You stand, like, looking at the boss. It'll then spawn your shadow
here.
in the tower. We all
And then
rotate clockwise. And just be careful because whoever's near you, their shadow is going to be aiming in there. So then you take it, and then after we take the tower, all of us move into the middle as melee to bait the eruption so that the eruption hits none of the shadows.
Okay.
Wait, I need to see the eruption.
Yeah, that's what I even watched Tate's VOD. It says shadow hit by shadow eruption. That's what killed him.
Let me go pull up Mr. Happy stream and watch it one more time real quick because he has a range POV.
It's gonna be a knock.
I don't think.
Yeah, they baited eruptions on the towers, which is where the clones were.
Yeah, so after, like, we bait it middle, and then just the range try and bait it, somewhere where it doesn't hit anything. So, like, I think the range shadows are, like, here, so if the range just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, either go forward or double back. I feel like doubling back would be safer, because we'd be less likely to accidentally walk in front of a cone. Or the clones swipey area. Fuck, guys, I'm losing it.
We're
I've been
almost done
losing
with
it.
this.
I
It's
just
almost
feel like I can't think.
Me too.
When is
We're
break?
almost
Oh yeah, when is break time
We can stop right now and then
for dinner?
come back.
Do we want to just do a pool? Like, we have that on the brain.
Yeah.
We can finish this instance.
26. Okay.
That was a good pull, and I want to try and get back to it.
So no, I got food coming too.
But we know where, like, we placed the bog, right? Everyone?
Yeah, I know where to place mine.
Yes.
I know.
I'm placing mine intercardinal.
Northwest.
Yeah.
I think an indicator is if I don't pull these. Maybe. Yeah,
That looks like where they have their markers, yeah.
they have them like here, like where
Yeah, a
this
little bit
this
closer
little
in.
like diagonal diamond part is. That's where they have theirs.
Is that for bog or what?
Yeah, that's where they
For
place
bog.
their pitch bog.
Yeah, make sure you're pointing, well, for ranged into the wall for melee, just like away.
After that, I mean, they cleared. I don't know what percent we were at.
We were like 30.
6%. Oh, we were down.
This boss has a lot of HP.
Oh, how many damage?
It's the
A lot of
damage down, really.
Yeah, it's like a 50%. I don't know what much is past that, but I feel like it's in rage after that. And then the shackle together is easy. It's just you run to your shackle partner, like sprint into the meteor.
How are we deciding on who goes where?
We can just do buddies like earlier. That's the thing. So the buddies we used in E9, you know where we were at intercardinal, that works perfectly because we weren't with melee pockets out.
I don't remember anything from E9 right now.
Okay, well you're
I don't know what buddy system you're talking about. Right?
so
Your DPS buddy for you.
Everything's fine.
so you're northwest tower always for the.
I heard my name a bunch of times.
Go together. It's not random when you get everything.
I mean, it might be, but the melee. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know.
I think I'm having a stroke.
I mean,
I just forgot everything.
Oh,
we can have tanks, healers stay.
Oh yeah, tanks. We can do, yeah, tanks and healers and their inner cardinal, and then D5 is too close. DPS adjust. You have to.
Am I going to get slam
Inside.
dunked on?
No, they're fine.
Middle.
There's some weird looking ones.
I might be dead. I got. You need to shark me.
I don't have a shirt right now.
We take off stance.
Oh dear. This is like one hit maybe.
How it is.
I
Well,
see a res coming out.
Oh, I'm dead.
it's nice knowing you.
Oh, and
If you don't have swift cast, please tell me the res, because I can get that done a lot faster.
Flashing now. Are you evoking?
Oh, I voked, but then I didn't have stance up. Fuck me.
Okay, I evoke.
It's right side.
I have it back.
Mid roll.
It's fine. As long as we.
I just saw it too.
Knock back.
They got Brooke.
What a pull.
As long as we see the mechanics.
B.
I
Oh
need
dear Lord and
need-
God Almighty.
I need to be top for that, by the way.
I'm not trying to roar you. It's just I'm out of whack right now. It'll be C or D. D.
Wait,
I
what?
went the wrong way.
I heard D.
I heard D and got really confused and then didn't pay attention.
Hey,
anymore.
Lace!
Just wipe. I might have called it wrong.
Yeah,
Everyone seems
for
pretty tired.
for that one, I don't even pay attention to the dog till he does his the fifth jump. I just say the dog's on that side. I wait for 4 jumps and then I see where it landed. And that's how I do the mechanic. Since they only want to alternate the last one, you don't have to pay attention to any of the previous jumps.
I do think we can clear tonight though, and then if we clear early, just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's
we're just tired.
It's just getting to like that one part. That's gonna be a hard part, and then trying to get through it.
Do you guys want like a 2-hour break for potential nap or something?
I like how you think I'm gonna nap.
I took a
there's
nap.
no way I can nap.
Bro, if I close my eyes, I'm out.
I barely had the willpower to get out of my bed after I took an hour nap.
That's okay.
Woke up to my cat pushing me like Mufasa.
Out.
Simba,
Long live the king.
you must kill the Shadow Keeper, Simba.
Did I just
Opposite the sword.
very much think that? Oh no!
You said that and my brain shut down because I was in the right spot and I was so confused.
I was about to right spot and then I heard that and I lost my last brain cell.
I legit deer in the headlights.
Guys, this is a stack. Right, shadows.
Let's start this up.
Middle.
Oh no.
I got him.
Ruin 2 straight from kills me again.
Tank sealers.
Right side. Right side.
Got B. B, C or D. C.
Nice.
Next it's for Surprisal.
Ooh. Too close.
Second top.
It'll be the like spinny one. Just opposite, run through it. And then opposite that one. And then run through. Should be an out soon.
Oh, this is orbs, right? Not orbs, puddles.
Out.
Not?
No, we gotta do the meteors.
Oh, yeah.
Tank buster. Orbs are when I think it's on the ground. Or it'll be meteors plus people. The baits. On DPS. Swinging right.
Right side.
In. With your body. Tanks and healers are ready to do it. Swinging left.
Someone stepped out.
That was me.
Probably.
Should be pitch prog. Yeah, to your spots outside. Get ready for orbs plus knockback. Knockback immune. I got the seed one. Nice job. Opposite it. It's only a double. Next will be the shackles. That would be too close.
Oh, too close.
Going to the right, buckets left. It does the AoE first, then do the orbs. Heal up. It'll be an out soon. And then go to your pitch block spots. Out. Melee center. Get near him, we're gonna be dodging. Run through.
Ooh.
Go into your orb. Melee stand.
I need to remember not to get in front of
Hey, at least we got there.
We sure did.
Just have to remember not to run into my shadow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I ran right in front of Pockets' fucking shadow, dude.
You know, you can walk into other people's shadows, just not your own.
For melee, like I walked in mine and then mine was aiming at the place I was trying to bait.
It's like when they initially spawn, I think it's okay, but then he makes them teleport behind you, which is when you want to dodge.
Well,
They
it cleaved me
teleport or
initially.
they cleave once
It-
they teleport, right? Like you have time to move out.
No, it right after the pitch bog, it cleaved me.
Oh.
I guess I was too close.
Oh, when you
Like your own shadow? Like
Yeah.
your own shadow cleaved you? That's because the first time it spawns, it cleaves you if you're too close, but the second time it only cleaves.
Well, I was near my
when the
tower,
teleports.
but the boss was north. So like,
Yeah, you just have to rotate, I think. There's not much you can do about it.
oh, it's, yeah.
I don't know. I got pulled in and
Like-
ran away as fast as possible.
Like, yeah, as soon as you step into your bog, just rotate.
Are we done
Yeah,
for a
I
bit?
stood in front of Pockets.
Let's take a break.
Is it dinner time?
2-hour break.
2.
That's enough time
Time
for you
to
to eat
know
dinner. Yeah.
everything.
Or do you guys want to come back at like 9 for like an hour 40?
Are we not going till 1?
Huh? What do you mean?
Are we going?
We can go from 9 to 12 or 1, whatever.
Okay.
9 until we clear, or we
about-
can go from 10
How
until we.
about 9 and then we clear at 10 o'clock and then everyone goes to bed.
Yeah, if we
Yep,
clear, we just
I agree.
All right, let's meet up at 9.
when we go back in, just start potting.
You guys want to do? 9
Yeah.
o'clock. 9 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 o' Emerald. Emerald weapon?
No.
So that's 6 o'clock. Okay.
Kinda tempted to go clear it real quick and try to get the sword.
Oh my god, Panda.
No.
Two.
Okay.
What? I need to stay awake, okay? Where's my